TP was smashed, obliterated, whatsoever you want to say.
Here we are on the chart. If you're wondering why I'm looking like a train wreck, I just woke up like, as I said, okay, I just woke up like just over 30 minutes ago and had some work to do. It took me into the late hours of the night. I am still going to have to continue with those rather after this. So without further ado, I'll start from the monthly. So this is my thought process here. The previous month's candle swept the other month's high and closed this way, right? Uh, closed this way. Then we are currently in this month, October, and we have been drawing down. So this was the initial draw on liquidity for me. And normally I'd expect price to go up from here, but we have this. So this prompted me. Even before that, we have. Sorry, I have to change back. We have this high, and price also swept. So these were indications to me that price wants to go into deeper discount. It will not just stop here, which we have seen. It went into this other block I marked here. So knowing that we're in like a 50-50 around this area, price could go lower, price could go higher. So I need more. I need um I need context from higher time frames. I'm not going to go into the 1 hour or the 4 hour or you know lower time frames to look for context. Personally, I would like to see context on the higher time frame. So to cut it short, let me not make this too long. Yeah, the weekly, you can see how it reacted off of that level, closed like this. We have this breakout recap here, right? Initially, we'll be looking for reversal, but we can't be calling the bottom. If you try to, let's say, oh, because it's doing this, let's buy from here. That's not going to do you any good. We need proper sign there. So, guys, this is setup I took for today. So I'm going to be going on with the rest of my day. Let's see how this goes. Catch you later. Let me get on to something else. So guys, we're back to the trade we took much earlier today. Took this trade much earlier today, and that was during London. I think around 2 a.m. London, New York time, and we hit TP for 1:2. Part of the plan, just another day at the office. So I'm not supposed to get excited or whatsoever. Not like you won't get excited, but you shouldn't let that overwhelm you. So it's a good start to the week. This is just Monday. Price has I think it has reached the context. So I was pretty much busy today trying to get some work done and stepped out for a bit. So checked in a couple of times, but I didn't really. At the point, I just left it. So um, I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think, or how do you do it? Are you one of those guys that you keep checking in, keep checking your P&L, or you just set and forget? I personally, it tends to differ for me, and I think it depends on my state of mind. When I just set it and I forget it is a lot better than when I keep checking. And if you notice, when you keep checking and you're too emotionally invested in the trade, then there is something you're doing wrong. It could be you're over risking, it could be that you're not following your plan and you don't really trust that trade or that setup. Or, yeah, it could be any of those two. So you really need to know what it is for you and how to work on it. So yeah, this is it for today. I see you tomorrow. What's up, guys? Welcome to another day. Today is Tuesday, and couldn't see anything in London. Um, Looking at GBP card actually. I'll just go over my thoughts for this. I actually just got into a trade right now, selling GBP card. So let me go over what gave me that premise from the monthly. It's not there isn't any like clear direction on the monthly, and you can see no fair value gaps. They just took out this monthly high, and they didn't really sweep it. It's just there. I would argue maybe like from here you won't tell if it's going to take out the high or the low of the former month. So on the weekly, we had a bullish fair value gap here initially, and I was bullish. That's why I thought it was going to take out the high. But as the case may be, we're stuck in a range, which is common because it's a monthly high we just took. So price might stall around there on the higher time frames, but on the daily, that's where things get a little bit different. We had a bullish fair value gap here, but then a bearish fair value gap came, and rather price now created a bearish fair value gap to override this one, and we also have this one here. Mind you, price didn't take out the high, so it's still valid. So you see it's up and down, up and down, up and down. It's kind of like seek and destroy and all that, but here I gave myself the, how would I put it, minimum. I wanted to see something on the daily, like daily context rather. So I needed the daily fair value gap. So from this bearish daily fair value gap, I marked from here to this low. That's my context. And yeah, from London, it delivered from this 4 hour off of the same daily fair value gap. From this 4 hour inefficiency down to, okay, there's another one here actually, down to the 1 hour where it created this. So it didn't sweep any liquidity while doing this, so it's actually a good fair value gap in my books. Took my entry here actually, and is in a bit of drawdown. My stop loss above the high, of course, and targeting one is to 2, still within the context. So however it goes, so be it. I'm not worried about the outcome. I'm just worried about following my process. Okay, guys, here we go again. Today is Wednesday, and so far, I've taken a trade on Monday, I've taken a trade on Tuesday. So yesterday's trade, drum roll please, it hit us, hit our stop loss. Stop loss was here, above this swing high. Price lacked the energy to take this down. Sorry about the noise. Someone's working on something outside. So price lacked the energy to move down from this point. And the painful part is I also looked at Eurocard, and guess what happened? This. So the plot behind this is I wanted to trade Eurocard. I've always wanted to trade Eurocard. If you look, if you go back in the video, you would see this was on my interest list already, but it didn't create the fair value gap I was looking for here. I marked, this is what I wrote, I think pretty much I put this since Monday, and yeah, this happened in New York. I think before this happened I was already heading out. So Eurocard made a breakaway gap here, and I knew it might come back to it, but I already now saw GBP card. I was here already trading into it, so I was like, okay, let me use this. But it took stop loss because now it created a 4 hour fair value gap, which is what is being respected. And yeah, this would have been a beautiful trade, but it is what it is. So guys, let me know if you've gone through this before. Hit me up in the comments if you can relate. It can be pretty annoying, but you just need to trust your model and continue. That's what I teach myself. That's what I try to stand by. So whether win or lose, I shouldn't be attached to the outcome of the trade. You just need to trust your data and all that. So here is the trade I took, and that's all for that. But funny thing here, this morning still I framed around a trade still on the same pair, because I was with the idea that we are still going down. We still have this daily context from here to here. We still have this daily low. Former, that's yesterday's low now. And we now have this 4-hour fair value gap coming off of this one. Let me use this. Coming off of this fair value gap, we created this one. So it should still go down. It still has some way to go down. And it created this breakaway gap. So I actually took another sell on this same pair. I think my sell was probably around here. I will confirm. But it was this. Once again, the noise, you guys are going to have to bear with me today. So it was this, but as you can see, price is streaking up for the high, but we have to hold on strong, and let's see how this 1-hour candle closes, if it will take us out or if it will reject and pull down. I've seen that happen a couple of times. So I just want to quickly confirm the position for the trade I took. Let me put those in. To 20. I don't know if, because the brokers are kind of different, so the basically the charts might print a little differently. If you haven't noticed, all the price feeds are not like the same. So yeah, on my chart here, the stop loss is way above this, but here now it's slightly below, so you can see. And yeah, so basically this is where the entry now recorded at. It was a bit higher here on my own end where I executed. So yeah, that's basically it. This is, I don't know if you can see this with my terrible lighting, but this is what that looks like. And yeah, I'm going to be having another busy day. I have things I need to do. So I will check back and see however it goes. Stop loss or TP, you guys will know. You guys, what's up? It's Thursday and the dark night is back. It's currently kind of cloudy outside. It rained a bit, so that combined with no electricity, it is what it is. I went over taking a trade yesterday on GBP card. I was on the sell side. I sold this thing. I wanted to say I wanted to, but I actually sold it. So this was the context from this daily fair value gap to go lower, and as you can tell, because this whole price action hasn't been too nice, and Eurocard, which I shared earlier too, was the better pair to trade. I just wasn't patient enough. I wasn't around. I was about to step out, so I needed to just take a trade and be done with it. Not because the pressure of having to take a trade, but this was also on my interest list, and it had reached my trade criteria, so
I went ahead to take it because that's what we do. Um, so that's by the way. What happened is, I remember my entry was, it was a wild ride because I entered here. This stop loss didn't get tagged. It the price feeds are slightly different. So when I put in all the figures, it's brought it down. Yeah, I think I mentioned that yesterday. So price went down and I got to break even. I moved the initial position to break even, but I was feeling cheeky and I got in another position here. I don't know why. I scaled in, or what would I say? I stacked because let's say I used how many how many lots? I think 0.04 lots here, for instance. I used 0.02 here only because this one was in break even and I used half here. So I made up my mind that if I'm losing, I'm willing to lose. I think that was like around half, or yeah, half of what I would have lost at a full stop loss. At the same time, Eurocard had really reached its target, and this one being the stronger pair, it failed to take the low. So that could also be a reason. So I had backtested this thing, seeing okay, if I enter, if I see another opportunity present itself and I can get to break even on my initial um, position, I will take that opportunity. Not going into the lower time frames and convincing myself, no, the same as it would be like if I didn't take my initial position, could I have taken this as a trade itself? So that's the way I pictured it, but it is what it is. I got taken out at break even for the original trade, and then the other one was in small loss, but it's not a full stop loss. So I think I am still like 0.5 in profit for the week. So that's the way I will journal all of this. Today is Thursday, and we have I've been quite busy this week. I've been busy even today, so I couldn't come to the chat in London. We had all this Euro news lined up, and looking at it after, I didn't really miss out on anything. So I'm trying to look for New York. On dollar, I'm like kind of stuck here. We have reached this. Let me take this off. We have reached this monthly order block, which is the next premium PDRA after this fair value gap. So buying here again is kind of suspect for me. Well, excuse me. But I will be a willing buyer if this is a breakaway gap. So price might not even come down here. Price might not come down here, but let me check on the 4 hour. Okay, yeah, fair value gaps on the 4 hour. So it's possible price could still buy and take out because I can tell people have been getting wrecked trying to pick the tops because oh, this is the monthly fair value gap, it should go down, right? Nah, it doesn't always work like that. So you just need to wait for price to tip its hand. You don't have to be the first person. You don't have to catch the on Euro USD. It's not so clean. Okay, as well. Price also traded down to reach the order block here. This second, that's the next discount array in this price leg. So guys, people, you could expect oil price should go up, but I think it's too soon to say. I would be bearish. I would go short here rather if I see confirmation on the 1 hour. If I see a 1 hour fair value gap, I will go short and yeah, target that. So I don't know. Let's see the fair value gap forms around here. Stop loss there. Can I get 1:2? Just beyond that, yeah. So that is what I would take. I can't really see anything. So my process is I just go over the pairs and I look for something that I end up picking the one that has the highest probability. How? let's say price is going up, you have bullish arguments, you have bearish arguments. So if I want to buy, I don't want many bearish arguments against me. Best case scenario, I want no bearish argument against me. So when I go through and I find that pair, coupled with, in a better case, you have news on the day, that is what I'm going to trade. That's like my thought process. Because you might think, oh, why am I looking at so many pairs? I don't actively look at all these pairs. No, I just pick one and then I work with that one, and that's it till the trade is done. So guys, if anything, today is Thursday. Fridays, I don't really typically rush to trade on Fridays. If I don't see anything on Friday, I won't trade. Or sometimes, most times I don't trade Fridays. So if nothing seems interesting, if nothing interesting pops up today, I will just leave it at that, to be very honest. So I'll just be watching for New York. I will check in again and I will let you guys know. Goodbye from the Bat Cave. I hope this doesn't stay a thing. Check you guys later. Peace. Guys, what's up? Today is Monday. We're actually in a new week, so I couldn't shoot on Friday because I really was busy. I had a lot of work to do, and I had to move. I had to move out of my, well, now it's my old place. So you know how packing can be. So I really couldn't make out time to at least get a recording in. So, but I was able to take a trade. And if you recall, like from the last time we recorded, I didn't take a trade for Thursday. I didn't see a setup. I didn't take a trade. I went about my day. Um, until Friday. Now, remember I said I don't really like trading Fridays, and I also said it depends on what I see. So I actually found something interesting on USD JPY, which is what I'm looking at now. Let me see how the news panned out for Friday. Friday was 25th. We didn't have any news for JPY, but okay, let me just go over from the beginning. On the monthly, we were coming into the next premium array. We didn't respect this. We're not respecting this so far. We came to this one, the second fair value gap, and we actually swept this low, showing signs of strength, right? And on the weekly, oh yeah, guys, I'm wearing my retro Chicago Bulls jersey, so yeah, I'm feeling like MJ right now. So I play basketball too on the side, but that's by the way. That's by the way. So on the weekly, we have this fair value gap, which price didn't come back into. The third candle on the fair value gap actually had a long wick, so I didn't expect price to come. We were all the way up here. I didn't expect price to drive all the way down here. That would have been suspicious actually. I didn't want to see that. I wanted to see price continue going upward since we were showing strength. So in order to buy, given that the monthly is kind of stuck between two arrays, I I wanted at least daily context. So from this, I just saw this daily fair value gap. It wasn't really. I think I was stuck between USD JPY and is it CAD JPY or something. But I saw this one. This one had more odds in my favor, had lesser arrays against me, and I simply just waited. I needed to see something on the 1 hour to confirm. So on London, come London on Friday, I saw this. Ended up entering during New York, start of the New York session. I entered there. I put my stop loss there, below the low, 43 pips stop loss, and I put my take profit for 1:2. So when the market closed around here, and yeah, the account I trade, it allows holding over the weekend. Trading over the weekend. So it's a small account. I've been trading. I haven't actually mentioned him so far. It's a small account. I'm trying to revive from drawdown basically, and yeah, I left it at that. I was like, okay, whatever happens, happens. Leave it to only for market to open last night, Sunday night, and boom, I just saw this TP was smashed, obliterated, whatever you want to say. TP got hit, and that was it. That was basically it. Yeah. But this was pretty risky. Though I was confident that dollar was bullish at the time. Dollar was bullish at the time because dollar too had this gap, and it came into it on Friday. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see anything I would like to trade. Maybe if I traded the breakaway gap, but my stop loss would be humongous. So I didn't want that. This could have. This is where people get slipped because if this happened the other way around, I would have gotten slipped and I would have lost more than I bargained for. But fortunately for me, price carried on with its plan and it took out the context high. I think on the account I actually gained a bit more than usual. Instead of 1:2, I got like 1:2.5 or something because of this gap. So I'm grateful for it. So the last week. That brings last week to 2.5 R, 2.5 R in profit. So I will I'll show that on the screen obviously, and yeah, I'm going to have to journal this. As I said, I really haven't had the time to sort out my stuff. I'm trying to get um, sorted. I actually had to move back home briefly before I move on to something or somewhere else, and that's it. So thank you. I think that's it for the week. I will drop another video for the following week, being this week we are in. So I don't want to conflict the two of them into the same video. Yeah, the this week I don't know, could be interesting. I already have some pairs on my interest, so my interest list rather. So let's see how that pans out. So stay consistent, guys. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to drop your comments. Let me know what you guys think. If you do you like holding trades over the weekend? If you have the if you're able to, if you're allowed to, on whatever account you're trading, do you do that, or are you the kind that you pretty much just want to close up and be done for the week? So four trades in the week. That's not bad. Two losses, I think. One was a full loss, one was a partial loss, then two wins. Um, Not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see how we do for the next week. So catch you guys later, guys. Peace. Thanks for coming.